shut the run down the way they have, and they don't give up big plays. Everything's from them. 20 plays, 21 starts. Seriously, back in the line. There's reasons why they're off to the 90 starting.
And he brings in 55. Josh Shea, the former Patriot, speed pressure. On 3rd and 8. The 2-yard line. Was able to escape Jabari Connor, who could have. And there's no Keon Coleman today. There's no Dalton Kincaid. Other receivers will have to step up. And Curtis Samuel just did right there. We've got a 3rd down and long for Denver. Bo Nix, little dump off to Javonte Williams. Not going to get it. So Atlanta's defense does its job, and they'll receive the punt back from Denver. We go back to 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Tough question.
1st and goal. Cook, expecting it. It's been a touchdown. 3 yards out, and they cash in on the interception. Take this down the field for the touchdown.
This is all him. There's nothing there. Our just comes right through. He's really taken off, and it's a special talent. Just does it by himself, saying, I'm better than you. And then there's nothing there. They had 3 guys on that side, and Kansas City had leverage. He beats it.
Look who had the game-clinching touchdown against Indianapolis last Sunday. Scores the first of this game. Nice snap, but the kid is through. Well, they say it's wide. Well, I thought maybe it was just him, but Bass misses.
And all 3 games go to a TV timeout. Let's go to the home team spotlight presented by Lowe's. It's the Detroit Lions home sweet home. Ford Field was the site of a rout of Detroit over the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Ford Field faithful were thrilled with not 1, not 2, not 3, 7 offensive touchdowns for the Detroit Lions in a 52-6 blasting of the Jags. In fact, 52-6. At the scoregami, ladies and gentlemen, a score that has never occurred in NFL history. Happened.
We just keep it at 2, man. Just so we're on kind of a similar schedule, so we can keep it moving that way a little faster. But if it was a bigger one, I definitely would take people.
That's the home team spotlight presented by Lowe's.
We've been doing this for years with just 2.
Look, you've dropped 5 or 6. The whole team against you feels like, but look at the glass now full. You got a chance to play 4 games every week.
And only a couple games separate whether you're in 1st or 4th in the NFC West. So everything in both of these teams, but it seems a little bit worse on the Seattle sideline. But everything is right in front of them. They got to handle business.
Walker carrying it out. The Stanford 6-2 frustrating for him, but this is a weapon. They got to find a way to utilize.
Yeah, I think one of the challenges that they have is until the run clock just improves and there's some better lanes and more yards before contact, I think they have to consider, okay, how do we get him the ball in other areas? Screen plays, drop back pass, no empty, work underneath. Just necessarily, this is a great example here. They're empty. It's at the top of the field. There's a lot that they can do now in this space they can create with their other weapons.
All kinds of switching over to now. Both choices on that side. They look at
and he's limited to a short game by Isaac Canada. They're running back. That, to me, is their running. Spread it out. It's a short pass. You don't stress your protection. Gino gets the ball out of his hand quick. And now it's 2nd and 5. I think that's a really efficient early down play. And that's something that's been a big challenge and been hard for them to find consistency at. Most of these blocks.
It's going to get outside of that to its best. It's going to get more balance. To run the ball just for the sake of run the ball just for the sake of balance. Not the way to go about it. 2nd and 5. Stanford's best hands. 2nd and 5 to 3rd and mile with the spinner and ability. Now, That's the 7th run snap this year, the most in the NFL.
It's a little off to the left, but that's a ball that Geno Smith, he's an incredible athlete. That's a ball that he just has to catch out. It's a little center, he's a little nicked up on the road.
Look at that freak show. This fucking guy. 99 jumping out the jizzit. Jesus Christ, Jim. How do we miss on this one?
It just seems like that is the story offensively. Motion, look at Jawn.
Oh, that's out.
He's going to hit this full speed. Cody Barton's already beat. You can see him trailing right there. And even though he turned the ball up, what an amazing throw by Kirk Cousins. Cody Barton's in great position. That is an unbelievable throw by Kirk Cousins.
When you watch Kirk this year leading up to this game, what you see from this veteran quarterback?
I just see him throwing with all these new wide receivers, tight ends, running backs that he's playing. But that's not easy for a guy like Kirk.
Just taking that on 24-yard line. I think until there to cover him up. Benito, who's had a sack in 7 of his last 8 games.
Yeah, we touched on it before, right? In this offense, this Sean McVay offense that is kind of moving around the NFL, it was kind of interesting.
Superstar undrafted tight end. Only the Ravens could pull something like that.
Second option, they come in on him. The sack.
Chiefs about to get mopped.
One of the best teams in the National Football League, Sean McDermott, Bobby Mavis, and the coordinator. There's the slide, but it's the pass rush line integrity. Don't let him get outside. And if he does, you go right now. And there's Bernard. Perfect timing. He's been playing outstanding football. Impressive. Eliza comes in to the punt.
Like they come with a torch.
Hendrickson standing back at this morning. Chance to return. Flag is out. Iverson has those 2 tackles. Takes the hit to the head and still goes. 46-yard punt. And finally, is Keith Tabor tackles him down. We'll check the marker. Landon Clark still trying to sort it out. Here we go. That means the Bills will start at their own 40. So excellent starting point once again for them. Well, anytime you get these two on the same
That's not even
field,
possible.
magic happens. Indeed it does, Jim Nance. Magic can happen. They go to a commercial break. The other 2 games are in break as well. This is the 5th straight year Kansas City and Buffalo play head-to-head in the regular season. The Bills have won 3 of the last 4. They won in 2021, 2022, and in 2023. We'll have a lot more facts, stats, and figures on that game. It's the only game that kicked off at 4:25 Eastern, and undoubtedly it will be the last game standing when we get a final here in Santa Clara and there in Denver, and then CBS will take the rest of the Bills and Chiefs game for you this afternoon.
What a name. All-time name, Jimmy. Just canceled.
There by Purdy. There's a money pocket off the play action that pulls the backside guard. Mooney. They're trying to give a little action here to the left, and the pocket gets real cloudy. Nice job there by Juszczyk uncovering. He's had it now a handful of times in this first half. There's underrated aspect of Purdy's game. This is legs. got a touchdown using them. He's 7%. A couple of those completions like that. So the Lions are tied on 2nd and 5.
John Hankins with the pick.
Back in Week 6, and he's physical, he's long, he's athletic. Goes on to the scene last year after being a high first-round pick. He's as good as any young defensive player in the league. Well, there's a lot of talk about how he didn't have a pick this year, but he's got an assist right there. That's the big fella Hankins get the first of his career. And the Seahawks business from the 29 in San Francisco territory. Take advantage. It's a much behind defense. San Francisco's unbeaten for 3 years.
For the 5th consecutive year in the regular season, and here comes the second series down the field. Back to Cooper. That worked before, but not this time. It's McDuffie.
This is danger, touchdown, and then a takeaway. And that's the formula to keep that score as low as possible and keep it in the 20s. 2nd and 10. Smith to throw. Something all throws it away. There's just nowhere for Geno Smith to go.
The ball, to Kermit's markings and anything else that they're doing at a very high level. You got the rookie Ray Davis, who's impressive, handling the football here, and is running around all the way to yard. They took him out of Kentucky in the 4th round. Arlaftis on the tackle, and shuttle him out, and bring in Ty Johnson, the 3rd down back. Josh 2 for 2 so far. 3rd down throws. Well, Jawn, Woods possibly backs off with the motion. Target. It's here for another 1st down. 3 for 3 now for Josh. All of them moving the chains. Wonderful job by Josh right here. He looks up as he starts climbing the pocket. Arlaftis comes flying in, but Josh sticking up a long field goal, and it is good. How about that? Myers again pushing on 50 yards because of 3rd down snap, but he's able to connect. And he's the flags on these 3rd downs every game we've seen, Jim.
Yep.
They've got 15 now in the Kansas City side of the 50. And a little real estate. Maybe a yard.
But you watch it when he pulls that football down and chooses to be a runner. Extremely dynamic, much more than we anticipated.
Now the last 3 games, as he's evolved as a quarterback in this offense, has he, especially in key downs.
Holmes and Piercy shootout.
Down for the Broncos.
Ball start. 7, okay. So there's 5 guys that are in empty formation. Set it this way, so Colton comes his free.
He's going to take off with it. So hard to break down. They picks up 3. That's it. In these games, they have doubled up Josh's running stats, but they
Yes.
flex a lot more in these games.
It's an online 2-player franchise. The other guy's the Bills.
We're down at 10. Next. His side and Schrank for 23. 3rd and 8. McDuffie in
in this space. Picked up. He is so good blitzing from the outside and creating plays just like that.
Well, he's off on the corner. And he does a wonderful job. Most people get stiff-armed or they lose leverage to the outside. He practiced that all week over and over again. So we're all very similar. Our reviews give you that skill set in the back end.
First down, it's Mims in the backfield. It's small enough. Zach Harrison says, we watched you running on technique.
The blitz from the outside. He's looking at the back end. Well done.
Well, they risk it here at the 42 KC.
That's the call here. Trying to get the 5 yards, good field goal range.
Still got 12 seconds to play with all the times left.
Now they're not going to snap this. They're really trying to get them offsides, and they'll just take the penalty and move back 5 yards. And you can decline it if you can see. Make it tougher on the hunter.
Play fake. This is inside the 20-yard line. And then for first down and 19. Pick up a 16 the chains. And again, Kevin talked about the eyes, right? And you look out to your right a little bit, then you quickly come back to that screen, and you got your big guys out. Ours, Quinn Miners, out there in front. Next, in for 11 on 12 yards. Touchdown today. First and 10. Extra time again.
It's week 5 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Saints and the Ravens next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, but if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll be second down. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Goff. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the Week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. To do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Lamb. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On play action, Goff. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
London brought in motion. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds. When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown 6. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Trying the left side, here goes Williams. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now Goff going to hold on to it. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's Goff. To the right side here, pass is caught. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. A touchdown. Up the middle they go. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
London brought in motion. On first down, Daniels. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the Saints are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Here's a run. Yeah. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing. So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one. Throwing here is Jawn. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here back up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
We'll take this in back at the 16. Here's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish.
He is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, New Orleans.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The PAT, up and good. Saints will open up a 6-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get this only to about the 20. Here's 2nd and 9. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now Goff. A short one there to Bellinger. And And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Goff to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's caught left side by Ingram. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. This will be returnable from his own 15. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing is Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. To throw is Daniels. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Saints.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's complete to Watson.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
So we have reached the intermission in what is right now a 13-point game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Bears who have the lead. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And at the half, they trail the visiting Washington Commanders. A touchdown pass there for Jalen Hurts. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. Pitts is the man in motion. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Now Daniels. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. Handoff here, up the middle, and he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. From the gun, it's Goff. To the left side, in the hands of Watson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Goff in the pistol. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big one for the Ravens. 42 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Goff. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Ingram, touchdown Baltimore. The extra point is good, and the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Inside the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
It's first down, and they'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
On second down, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown 6. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A second down throw for Goff. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Goff. Catch made there by Watson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Baltimore.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On second down, Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. Goff to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's got the first down. Well done there. They pick up a 4th and 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Saints offense ready for this next possession. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high. Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Slot man in motion right. He's still on his feet. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 27 yards. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. That touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Next to score, Saints 45, Ravens 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, Lamb. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for London. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. He's got it inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Now give on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
That's down the field for Lamb. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading... and easy picks.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here we go. One final play. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Saints. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.